recently left his wife and baby for Ariana Grande for a temporary relationship, all knowing her history and the way that she operates is absolutely crazy to me. But what's more crazy to me, he's the one who did it. He's the one who stepped out on his wife and family. And that is entirely true. But what I find insane is that when women actively know that you are a married man, you have a child, a very young infant.
Before we get into this, make sure you subscribe to my channel for more celebrity updates and ongoing Hollywood conversations. After all the buzz surrounding Ethan Slater and Ariana Grande, it finally feels like the public is starting to cool down a bit. With Wicked officially wrapped, fans are now processing the end of that chapter, and many still don't seem ready for another relationship headline involving Ariana. Especially when you remember it's only been about 2 years since her split from Dalton Gomez. And reports at the time claimed she moved on with Ethan within just a few weeks. And what really caught people's attention, though, was when Maxwell mentioned spring as a possible time frame for new developments. That choice instantly raised eyebrows. Why spring? Well, spring is packed with major moments like award shows, runway events, and Fashion Week, when celebrities are everywhere and press visibility is at its highest. Because of that, some insiders are guessing that if anything big were to surface, that season would make the most sense. But there's also a bigger question hanging in the air. Does Ariana even want to start something new right now? Those close to her have reportedly said she's been fully locked in on her acting career and wants to make that her main focus for the next decade.
I think it will change a lot. I think the last, 10 or 15 years will look very different to the ones that are coming up. And I don't want to say any definitive things. Like, I do know that I'm very excited to do this small tour, but I think it might not happen again for a long time.
Sure.
So I'm going to give it my all, and it's going to be beautiful. And I'm so grateful that I think that's why I'm doing it. Because I'm like, one last hurrah.
Perfect. Because for now.
After several intense, high-profile relationships, it wouldn't be surprising if she's feeling a bit of relationship fatigue. And what really shows her commitment is the apparent shift she's made with her record label, possibly freeing herself from older contracts to focus on acting full-time. That's a serious move, especially since labels don't usually let go of their biggest stars easily. It's clear Ariana isn't just testing the waters, she's stepping away from pop stardom and moving straight into Hollywood with intention. Ariana Grande's upcoming tour is shaping up to be a serious moment in her career. Tickets are reportedly moving fast, prices are high, and it's clear this tour isn't designed for casual listeners. This one feels aimed at the core fans who've been waiting years to see her live again.
While we're on the topic of tours, I think Ariana Grande's tour is going to be shockingly high in cultural relevance. I think everyone's going to be talking about it. I kind of think even though it's an arena tour, it did have the demand for stadiums. So there's going to be a lot of people who really wished they could go but weren't able to. We might see something like people standing outside of the arenas like people did for Taylor's Eras tour because they would want to go. I could also see live streams of Ariana Grande's tour doing super well because people weren't able to go.
And once again, people in the industry are saying this could be her last full-scale tour for a long time, possibly even close to a decade, as she shifts her attention fully toward acting and film projects. This isn't just another run of shows, it feels like a closing chapter. One era ending, another one opening. Ariana is stepping into what many are calling her actress era, slowly reshaping her public image and artistic identity. Some have even speculated about whether her connection with Ethan Slater plays any role in that transition, either as something that helped open doors in the acting world or something she may eventually leave behind as she moves forward. While Ethan is respected as a stage performer, sources suggest Ariana's growing Hollywood presence could quickly eclipse that dynamic altogether. Her focus seems clear, and it's not centered on Broadway circles anymore. She's invested serious time and energy into acting, and now more people are watching closely to see just how far this transformation goes.
Are we gonna see more acting? Do you want to do this more?
I would love to. I don't want to. I'm very scared scared to freak my fans out when I talk about this, just because music and being on stage will always be a part of my life. So that will always, I will always be there. We'll always have that together. But I really do love acting, and I think, yeah, I would love for that.
With her role as Glinda in Wicked, the conversation has shifted from curiosity to real anticipation. Some are even floating the idea of major award recognition down the line, including the possibility of an Oscar nomination. That's a massive shift for someone long viewed as a pop powerhouse. Online chatter about her changing public persona has grown louder, with fans joking she's developed different versions of herself. Industry insiders, though, tend to see it as something far more normal. A performer evolving, experimenting, and stepping into new creative lanes. When it comes to her relationship with Ethan Slater, sources say that if the two were to split, it would definitely make headlines. But that attention might not last long once Ariana's next career move steals the spotlight. Reports suggest Ethan is still juggling a lot behind the scenes, balancing his personal life, his responsibilities to his family, and the intense attention that comes with being linked to Ariana. Recent coverage from The Blast claimed that Ariana and Ethan have reportedly reconciled after a brief separation, describing their relationship as having its fair share of ups and downs. One insider was quoted saying that Ethan is working overtime to make things work. According to that source, he's been attentive, present, and doing everything he can to prove himself. Friends close to him have allegedly noticed a real shift, saying he seems more focused and committed than before. Whether this renewed chapter lasts or slowly transforms into something else, one thing is clear. Both of them are trying to navigate fame, love, and ambition under nonstop public scrutiny, and fans are watching every move closely. With Wicked set to premiere soon, the pressure surrounding Ariana and Ethan has only intensified. Insiders say the attention isn't just about their romance anymore, it's about how they handle fame as a unit. Ariana, who spent years dominating the pop world, is now dealing with a completely different kind of spotlight. Acting demands a new rhythm, new discipline, and a whole new level of scrutiny. People close to her say she's pushing herself harder than ever, determined to prove she's more than just a singer stepping into acting. Meanwhile, Ethan is reportedly trying to find balance in the chaos. Stage performers usually fly under the radar, but being connected to someone as famous as Ariana brings an entirely different level of media attention, and not everyone is built for that pressure. Few people could really prepare for what sources claim they're dealing with now. Ariana and Ethan are reportedly learning how to navigate this world side by side, but not without real challenges. Between packed schedules, nonstop speculation, and the constant weight of public opinion, people around them describe the situation as a serious test of patience and trust. Industry chatter has been heating up fast, with whispers that Ariana's Hollywood circle is expanding quicker than expected. Since stepping fully into her movie career, she's reportedly caught the attention of multiple major studios who see her as a versatile performer, someone who can lead both big musicals and dramatic roles. Some insiders even claim she's already in early talks for a major streaming project, expected to begin filming later this year. If that happens, it could mark a huge turning point, officially sealing her shift from pop icon to full-fledged movie star. Meanwhile, Ethan's career appears to be gaining momentum as well. After his Broadway success, he's said to be reviewing several new stage and television offers, many sparked by the attention surrounding Wicked. But with both of them juggling so much at once, friends allegedly worry that their professional paths could start pulling them in different directions. Fame has a way of putting pressure on relationships, and when cameras are watching every move, even the smallest gesture can turn into a headline. It's a lot to carry, especially when the public expects every smile, every hug, and even moments of silence to mean something deeper. And even as Ariana and Ethan try to focus on their careers, curiosity around their personal lives refuses to die down.
Now we're getting a bit more unhinged. Ariana Grande and Ethan Slater appear on a talk show together. I think these two are going to be way more public about their relationship in 2026 and perhaps make some very public appearances.
Social media continues to dissect every post, every sighting, and every rumored interaction, keeping the spotlight firmly locked on them. It's reached a point where some fans are now trying to decode hidden meanings in Ariana's song lyrics. Online threads have popped up dissecting every line, with some people claiming her recent creative direction reflects emotional growth and maturity. Others push back, saying it's simply artistic evolution and nothing deeper than that. At the same time, reports suggest Ariana has become far more cautious about sharing details from her private life. She's reportedly keeping her energy focused on her work and a very tight inner circle. Sources familiar with her team say she's learned that the less she reacts to speculation, the more control she keeps over her public image, and that shift hasn't gone unnoticed. Meanwhile, Ethan is said to be taking a much quieter approach. He's focusing on his craft, spending time with friends, and steering clear of unnecessary drama. Still, Hollywood insiders can't stop asking the same question. What's next for them as a pair? Are they becoming the next artistic power couple? Or are they simply two stars crossing paths during a major turning point in their lives? For now, everything seems to hinge on how they balance the glare of fame with the reality behind the scenes. In their world, privacy can feel like the rarest luxury of all, and Hollywood is watching closely as Ariana navigates this new chapter of her career. Executives and producers reportedly see her as a rare talent, someone who can move from music into acting without losing her core fan base, something very few artists ever manage to pull off. Every public appearance, interview, and red carpet moment now gets analyzed for clues about what her next move might be. Sources claim her team is being extremely strategic, planning every step to build her reputation as a serious actress, not just a pop star experimenting with film. It's a careful balancing act, maintaining her glamorous image while also showing emotional depth and range on screen. People in the industry are already calling her performance in Wicked transformative. But the real test will come once audiences and critics weigh in. And Ethan Slater's name keeps surfacing in those conversations too. Insiders say his connection to Ariana is seen as both a challenge and an opportunity. Being linked to one of the most famous women in the world can open doors, but it also brings massive expectations, and not everyone is ready for that kind of pressure. Both stars seem determined to prove themselves based on talent alone, even as the spotlight grows brighter by the week. New rumors about Ariana and Ethan seem to pop up constantly, from whispers about secret collaborations to speculation about where their relationship actually stands right now. Entertainment outlets continue chasing every possible update, but people close to them insist that much of the noise is pure speculation. One source reportedly said they're just trying to focus on their work without getting pulled into the chaos. According to that insider, both Ariana and Ethan have learned how to tune out most of the online chatter, even when it feels impossible. Still, fans can't help themselves. Photos from award shows, casual outings, and even behind-the-scenes moments on set spark non-stop debates across social media. The fascination goes beyond romance. People are watching the story of two performers trying to balance love, ambition, and fame in real time. Ethan is reportedly very supportive of Ariana's acting career, cheering her on during filming and helping her stay grounded while pressure keeps building. Friends say he understands just how intense things are for her, especially with Wicked carrying massive expectations. Meanwhile, Ariana continues to stay polished and professional, even as whispers about her personal life threaten to overshadow her accomplishments. It's a constant balancing act, and the public can't seem to look away. Now that filming and promotion for Wicked are starting to wrap up, industry insiders are already buzzing about Ariana's next move. Some believe she'll jump straight into another acting project, fully committing to this new chapter. Others think she might circle back to music briefly, just enough to remind everyone why she became a global superstar in the first place. Her versatility keeps fans guessing, and that unpredictability has become a big part of her appeal. No matter which direction she chooses next, all eyes are still locked on her, waiting for the next headline to drop. Behind the scenes, reports claim Ariana's management team is being flooded with offers. Major film studios, luxury brands, and global campaigns all seem eager to attach themselves to her evolving image, elegant, confident, and fully movie star ready. But according to one insider, Ariana is being extremely selective, choosing opportunities that match her long-term vision instead of chasing short-term hype. Ethan, meanwhile, is said to be focused on building his own name beyond the headlines. Industry friends reportedly say he's developing a new theater project while also looking for roles that let him show range across television and film. Even if the two are walking parallel paths for now, their names remain closely linked in the public imagination. Whether they continue as a couple or simply as two ambitious talents moving forward separately, one thing feels certain: every move they make next will be watched and talked about. According to a reported insider, people close to Ethan Slater have noticed what they describe as a new level of urgency in how he approaches his relationship with Ariana Grande. That same source claimed this determination appears stronger than what was seen during the final stages of his past relationship with Lily J. Observers have allegedly pointed out that contrast, and it's exactly what keeps online conversations alive. Some people can't help but compare the situations, noting how different the dynamics seem now. The insider reportedly added that Ethan is very aware of public perception and understands just how complicated everything looks from the outside. With fame, relationships, and career pressure all colliding at once, nothing about this moment feels simple, and that tension is exactly what keeps the spotlight locked on them. Sources say Ethan has been feeling anxious about being seen as replaceable, and that fear is pushing him to show he's serious on all fronts, both professionally and personally. One insider explained that his biggest concern is making sure his choices don't look like they cost him more than they gave him. In other words, he wants this chapter to feel like progress, not a setback. As for Ariana, reports point out that her relationships have often followed intense emotional cycles: deep connection, followed by short periods of distance, then reconciliation, and sometimes eventual separation. People familiar with her past say this pattern has shown up before, including in high-profile relationships like the one with Pete Davidson. That history is why so many fans are watching this situation closely, trying to read between the lines. Is this relationship breaking that cycle or repeating it in a new way? And with Ariana stepping deeper into her acting era, how much room is there really for love under this level of pressure? Now, I want to know what you think. Do you see Ariana fully leaving music behind, or will she always circle back? And do you think her relationship with Ethan can survive this Hollywood spotlight? If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to like, subscribe, share, and comment your thoughts below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.